watching the car? Where did they did they know she was in there? Were they watching him? Like, so many questions, but we got a superstar in the building. What's up, Day One Adventures? He said, "What's good, Foodie Gang?" We up in here speculating and sipping on some tea, getting to these hot topics. But I heard this all allegedly that the little girl was dropped off right before this happens. So then you wonder if she was just dropped off, were these guys watching him? Did they know he had this little girl and they busted one in the car real quick? Now, like I said, all speculation. I don't got no proof, but I want y'all to think. What do you guys think? What are your personal thoughts? I'm not a criminal. I'm just saying, but I watch a lot of movies. And most of the time, when you're getting ready to commit a crime, you stalk the target. You follow them down the street, you follow them down the road, and you scope the scene out. Did they do that here? Did they follow him down the road and scope the scene out? Angela said, exactly. They were likely watching him beforehand. Yes. And so if they were watching him beforehand, they seen his daughter get dropped off, allegedly. And so then it's like, dang, are y'all really that evil? You know? And Stokes said, yes, the black car back in um 80, there was nobody back then, there was nobody who was washing that car. Look at the video. I did notice that too. It's like, what? Why? It was weird how every car was black, right? Was that weird to y'all? And Drip King said, interesting. And Drip, I see you drop back down, but you're welcome to come back up if you want to. And anybody can hit the link and come up, share your story, tell us about your channel. If you have anything to add to this story, like I said, I'm a chef talking about hot topics. If you were in Texas, you've been to Texas, you know a little bit more about G Money or Get Money, come up and let us know. And Cookie said, did the baby mom send them or in eggs? And y'all, guess who was with one of the suspects when they found him? Y'all, I love this job. So I get to be
Okay.
messy. This is great.
Okay.
Drip, are you
Yeah,
back?
I pretty much yeah, I'm alright though.
You
I
back,
fell
Drip?
off by
Okay.
yeah, I just went to share the stream.
Oh,
I
thank you
hope
so
you're
much. And
up
you guys
to
make
mine.
sure that y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share, share, share. Let's keep growing. Support the channel, support the channel. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Drip.
Okay.
Day one says sounds like a hit for sure. And I just realized Angela did send in $5, so she's gonna
Okay,
be the
cool.
sponsor of the show. I'm gonna get the banner updated.
Alright.
It do day one. It sounds like somebody paid and somebody sent them.
Yeah, hold on a second. I gotta check.
Cookies and cream. These people out here do now. They do it in broad daylight. Back in the day, you would wait till it get dark outside. Stokes at a shooting, and you just sat there. And Cookies said 500,000 people go missing in Texas every year. Anna said they need to see if anyone and who had an insurance policy on the rapper. Angela, it brings up a good point. Because when we were talking about Angie, we were talking about the record labels having insurance policies on their artists. G Money was a rapper. He seemed like he was pretty big in Texas. I don't know though if he was signed to anybody, But that's a good point. And then another thing that we have to look up, we have to look up if that person has any drama or beef. Because these beefs also will tell you what's going on. Oh, Stokes said they made sure he was dead before he left the black car. Look, Stokes, I do think them cars was fishy. I just think there was a lot of weird stuff going on. And thank you so much, Strip, for sharing the channel. Okay, y'all. We're gonna get back
Okay,
into
you're
this
welcome.
video. I'm gonna get out the chat. Thank you so much, Strip. And Drip, do you have anything to say before we play this next part of the video?
Wait, about what exactly?
About anything that we're talking about the about this situation.
Oh, about the situation, yeah, I kind of agree with you, though, you know.
Yeah, it's just really unfortunate and
I guess, though, what
the
happens
story is
with the
getting
once they get a
interesting.
lack of sleep, and eventually, though, when they get deep into that type of lifestyle, their heart becomes cold.
And
It ain't right,
uh,
though. I don't excuse it. It's not right, though. I fully disagree with it. I just basically, I'm trying to understand why would they do such things.
yeah, I get what you're saying about your heart becoming cold because that it seemed like what's going on here. But let me get
Mm.
back into this video and we'll talk after this part.
Temporarily shut down. It's where Monday, 5-year-old Armani Sibley and her father, 30-year-old Ronnie Sibley, were murdered in broad daylight by two gunmen, according to police. Still images obtained by TMZ show Ronnie Sibley, a North Texas rapper also known as Lil Ronnie, running across the parking lot of the car wash and two men chasing him while opening fire. If you zoom in on the left side of the screen, two men are seen, each holding a firearm. Police are still searching for the pair of suspects who took off in a white Kia. The little girl was killed while in the maroon Challenger. Sky 4 video shows the amount of shell casings surrounding Sibley's vehicle.
If you are Look at that. I'm gonna try to see if I can make this bigger. Can y'all hear me? Do y'all see all them yellow stickers? All of the shell casings. Let me see if I can get these words up out of here so we can really get into it. All of these are shell casings. Not only is this reckless, not only is this in broad daylight, but they don't have no aim. And not saying that if they had aim would make it any better. You shouldn't be doing this anyway. But you out here with no aim doing this. Why would it take that many shell casings and bullets to hit somebody that's right there? You need to go get another occupation. Like, okay, she said, yes, we can see. Ooh, yeah, I know that. I know you're right about that. Um, but yes, why would you need all them shell cases to hit somebody that's right there? Then you don't got no aim, so you're not trained. You're nothing, just reckless.
Aware that a takedown was going to take place prior to it happening. You are not only part of the problem, but you are the problem.
Tuesday, Fort Worth City Councilman Chris Nettles, Forest Hill Mayor Stephanie Boardingham, faith leaders, and advocates against gun violence sent a message to the community. Monday's double murder marks the fourth and fifth murder in Forest Hill this year. In all of 2024, the city had zero.
This moment needs to be taken as a gun violence. We're going to stop it now, and we're going to put our foot down now, and this is it, because we can't keep doing this. We can't keep burying our children.
Fox 4 is told the Sibleys live in Crowley, but Monday stopped in Forest Hill. Little Armani attended elementary school in Crowley and was...
Look at this beautiful baby girl that could have grown up to be so many different things. And now that opportunity was taken from her. because we don't even know why, but it doesn't matter because the
Wow.
fact that she was gunned down and like that's a brutal way to go, like it would be different if it was like an asthma attack or those are all very tragic, but for her to be shot, she not beefing with nobody.
Mm. Yes, guilty by association. That's sad, man.
Yeah, and it's sad. And instead of a beautiful baby girl gone, they will likely get the unaliving penalty. And I honestly feel like in situations like this, that is justified. Like honestly, like there's no rehabilitation that you can do after all the crimes that you guys have already committed. They have a whole rap sheet. These two men shouldn't even be free. Shouldn't even be free. But let's
Mm-hmm.
get back into the video. Oh, what you guys say, Drip?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, though, you know. It's very sad, though. And pretty much, though, why these two guys, though, were free. That's just, wow.
And it's sad because when you look back on her life and even G Money's Lil Ronnie, G Money Lil Ronnie, none of all this beef and stuff, all these arguments that we have with each other, they're really irrelevant. Really irrelevant and could be avoided by a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Yeah, so basically, postcode beef, though, over things they don't really own, though. They claim they own it. So, I don't know, just basically, they're just fighting over something, no, that basically they don't own. They claim they own it, but they don't.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a bunch of like it's just weird stuff that needs to stop. Let's get back into this video. Let's see what else they got to say. Y'all hit the like button and shout out to Drip King. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Share this video, hit the like button, support the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the Safari Sports Cheer Squad, which issued a statement to Fox 4 Tuesday saying they're devastated by this loss and are praying for the family. Family spokesperson Bishop Rodney McIntosh says the young girl was just dropped off to her father at the car wash minutes before the gunfire.
What? Okay, I said this earlier, but now we don't just have what Chef Big Bang said, but you got the news people saying it too. The
Wow.
little girl dropped off. What do you think about that, Drip?
Really, I got being dropped off. I'm just like, wow, why is being dropped off at that specific location? I mean, it's understandable the girl should be dropped off to their father wherever, but not at that location. Should have been somewhere else, but it is what it is, which is that sad, man.
Yeah, and I want to, say that her father doesn't seem like he was like, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. They say he's not in the streets, but I talked to some people from Texas and they said he was in the streets. So I don't know. But if you know you have beef, you know you have all this going on, why are you even hanging out with your kids like that? And why are you trading them in public places? Clearly, this man had beef.
Mm-hmm.
So, and day one said there are two sides. I really want to know what it was over. It's probably something so freaking dumb. So dumb. I don't know, like this situation just makes people very emotional. It makes you mad, you
Yeah.
know? And Stokes said, I said that dropped off on a Monday, no school. She was 5, so she would be in school, it seems. So, and you're right, this was on Monday. Dang, food again. Y'all be
Well,
see when I be bringing these stories to y'all, y'all be helping me investigate because y'all be bringing up comments I never even thought about. But yeah, she was dropped off to him minutes before they were gunned down, and it was Monday. I wonder, did they say what time this was at? Ooh, Stokes said, what? That nigga was a drug dealer and killer. Check his rap shop. I don't know if he was a killer, so I'll alleged, but they say he wasn't in the streets, but I talked to somebody from Texas and they say he was in the streets. I don't know. Oh, Gina brings up a really good point. Oh my God. Shout out to the food gang. Y'all hit the like button. They did say before, the day before it was her birthday. So Sunday was her birthday, and Monday is when it all went down, right, y'all? Okay, so it was her birthday. So maybe that's why she didn't go to school the day before. I don't know. Or go to school that day. I'm not really too sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Drip, um, this is crazy. What do you have to say about this so far?
Pretty crazy though, very crazy situation though, and he himself. So I feel like, and that's kind of sad though. But so probably he has some kind. Not saying he has some kind of role, but he's kind of responsible for that. You know, like he wants to spend time with his kids, no problem, but could have just picked a better location, or basically find a way to basically, or maybe could have been more aware though. You know. It's just pretty much has been a lot has gone on, so it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things that you're like, oh, so sad. But yeah, subscribe to Drip's YouTube channel. This is the link right here. And thank you so much, Drip, for always supporting, always
Yeah,
coming up on the channel, sharing the videos. We really appreciate you over here at 907 Good Eats.
thank you.
Um, oh, okay. So Stokes said no, it was her friend birthday. The little white girl. So have you guys seen? I don't know if y'all seen that photo where it was the daughter and another white girl, and then little Ronnie. Her birthday in June. Okay, so see, as like I said, as more comes out, you're gonna learn more. And Angela said, a Chicago content creator said that a lot of mothers with sons in gangs actually tell their sons that they can't live in their home anymore to protect the home and other children. We talked about this the other day. I do feel like, and Next Level also agreed with me. And he said, if you are going to be a part of that life, you should separate yourself from your family.
Mm-hmm.
That they're not ever innocent bystanders. Drip, how do you feel about that statement?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense though, actually, because with that life, though, at some point, though, depending on what level you reach, no matter what you do and stuff like that, your family's still gonna get caught in it though. Because even if they're not doing anything, they're still gonna get caught because it's a guilty by association thing though, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like if you have kids, you should really be making your way out of the gangs. I know sometimes it may feel for some people hard to get out of, but it's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a
Very
mental
unfortunate.
basically. It's the mental part though, actually. Some people though, when they get kids though, they change because they want to change though. It's not really though the child can make someone change. It's the person who wants to change for themselves. So when they actually see the birth of their child, some people basically feel like they have to make these improvements to be a better person, not only for them, but they're doing it for the child doing it for the child because they want the child to look up to them.
Yes, and I've seen that happen too. And sometimes people don't change. And this is what can happen if people don't change. And
Mm-hmm.
let's get back to the video and see what else they got to say.
Mother wants everyone to know that she is heartbroken and she is grieving. Then on behalf of a mother, I would ask that they would do the right thing and that they would come forward.
And the last update from Forest Hill Police, which was yesterday, they released that they have identified one of the suspects, but no names were released. Also, at today's press conference, we asked Forest Hill Mayor what the city was doing to combat this recent spike in crime, and she told reporters that we would have to ask the chief of police, and that's something we hope to ask him tomorrow.
Oh, there she go right there.
Okay, so one of the suspects was captured. I believe it was Adonis, and LLC came in here earlier and told us that, let me pull up his comment, that Jacoby, which is the other suspect, is still on the run. So Adonis is the one that was captured. When they arrested him, there was a woman in the car with him. Now, it's a whole, I feel like we need a map. It's a whole bunch of baby mamas, baby daddies going on. We might have to discuss that in another live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't even get it yet. It was a lot going on. And shout out to Angela for being the sponsor of the show. Keeping the stove on, y'all. Support the show so I can bring you guys more hot topics like this over tea. And we can get into these stories as stuff happens. So this is a smaller YouTuber, but he has footage of the actual arrest. And that's why I'm gonna show this to you guys. Give me a second to get to the right marker though. And Angela said maybe they will put up a cash reward for information leading to the arrest of the second gunman. Okay, so this is, and I'm not going to play the whole video. This is footage from the arrest. Okay, that I'm bringing y'all from the streets of Texas. Okay, y'all, man, shout to Chef Big Bang for doing the research. Okay, and shout out for Drew for being the co-host and
Okay, you're welcome.
the channel. And Drip is in the UK, but he has an interesting perspective because he studies, rap music, rappers, UK rap scene. So he can kind of like tell us, is this going on all over the place or only in the US?
No,
Um,
it's going all over the place. Everyone else has got their own version of it. Actually, the truth is that it's going on everywhere. It's just everyone's got their own version, and depending on how the scale of it is, depending on the area it is, though.
Yes, very, very true. But this is a story where we need all perspective. So here is the arrest of Adonis, I believe. And there was a female getaway driver that was found at the scene as well. And they arrested her too, as they should. Let's get into the video though.
That was going on. Look at this shit. Ooh, bitch. Ooh. Fort Worth down here. Damn. Fort Worth. Hell yeah. Murder work. They were following them boys. Look at him.
Look how many cars that is. And somebody said earlier, I hope they get to Mexico. You think they gonna make it to
Well,
Mexico?
I doubt
They
it.
ain't getting to Mexico.
Nah, I doubt it, though. I mean, he can try, but I don't think it'll work, though, because the feds will probably catch up at some point. He can try.
Yes. Oh, and then Bree said she had the damn nerve to be crying.
Mmm.
She should
That's
have been crying before she got in this car.
good point.
Oh, Breeze is right. The border is closed. They ain't running nowhere. Trump said, y'all ain't going there. Y'all ain't climbing no fence. Y'all, the border is closed. Okay. So that's another thing. If you do crime in today's time, you think you're gonna just run over to Mexico or something? Nah, you have to think. You have to be smart about it. So let's see. They got all the police out there. It's going down. And shout out to Big Willie. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel. He has 2,000 subscribers and he's the content creator that broke this footage. So shout out to Big Willie.
Fort Worth, god damn. Bring it right here. Ooh, let's get it up. Shit. We can live for it. What's going on here?
So man, that's why YouTube is a great news source, in my opinion, if you do your research,
Mhm.
because they go to the scene and talk to the people. They get there faster than CNN, faster than Fox News in some cases. What were you gonna say, Drew?
No, I agree with you though, when you're saying about the border thing, of course though, nowadays that makes sense though, it's closed and pesto both sides though, you know what's going on. So you're right.
And Bree said there's soldiers on both sides of the borders. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody needs to crack down on crime. Because we can see from this story that it's getting out of control.
Yeah.
It's getting out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back into the video, and I wonder what these people got to say. And Homegirl was coming out the car like, what?
Big Willie TV. This for this your on camera now. Look at that. Get us off the camera.
It's those boys that shot up there and
Them boys pull up in regular. Fort Worth, shit. Hey, look, get him. He getting them Red Bull. Got the helmet on. Boy, got the helmet on. Oh, boy, following somebody in this motherfucker. Look at that boy. Oh, man, they got.
Man, they not playing with these people. I was watching a live stream last night. Shout out to King AK-47, and he was saying that when this little girl was unalive in Texas, this became a political situation because you're not gonna just come to Texas, which is a red state, and be out here shooting and unaliving kids. And he said that he felt like if it was just G Money Lil Ronnie, nobody would have cared. But since that little girl got harmed, everybody's drawing attention to the situation, and it made the situation 5 or 10 times more extreme. How do y'all feel? And shout out to everybody in the building. How do you feel, Drip?
So I kind of feel like this is kind of complicated and pretty much the chemistry, man. We'll see, anyways, though. So I mean, yeah, when you mentioned that, yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Because rappers get, and it's unfortunate, but rappers do get in a lot of shuffles, a lot of, you know what I'm
Now
saying?
it
But
depends on what rapper though and what lifestyle they live, what area they're from. So I agree with you on that. It's also not really just the rappers though. I feel like it's an environmental factor because it's not just the music only. Music is influenced by the environment though. So if you had an environment like that for years though, who knows though, then pretty much it builds up to that point and eventually the music starts to influence it over it. So from being influenced becomes the influence. So that's why.
I think that that is so true. And shout out to the chat. Y'all are making some really, really great points and some great commentary. I'm going to get back into this video and we're going to see what's going to go down. We see a bunch of police cars. We see police officers in full gear. They got the bulletproof vest on. They got the helmet. They was ready to get into the shootout, in my opinion. They was ready. And shout out to Angela for being the sponsor of the show. You guys support the live stream. Let's keep the stove on so we can continue to cook and go over hot topics like this. Let's go back in.
54 Worth Law down here. How they following people all the way down here? Livingston. They said, yeah, that's why I sent you that video. No, I ain't, I ain't posting. I just sent it to your phone. It's straight. It's like 50. Hey, fuck. Can't see the whole face. I missed the footage. She came down. That whole kind of tall. Put her in the car.
Okay, so I think we're about to see the girl that was helping. Angela said, boy, oh boy, you can get some serious charges for helping or harboring that criminal. And you
Mm-hmm.
should. Everyone who they are arrested with who was hiding them should be charged with something.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you would help someone that unalived a kid, well, we can't trust you either. You with them now. You chose your side. Bree said you can't harm babies in America and get away. You shouldn't be able to.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what
I
they need to
agree
do?
with
They need to
that.
make an example out of these people. They need to make an example out of these people. Whoever this woman was, she needs to get some type of time. She needs to get something. They need to shame her on social media. Y'all know the internet will drag somebody real quick. They need to go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and drag this woman. But let's get back into the video. Let's see if we're gonna see her.
Okay.
It'll take a good hour and a half to get down here. Big Willie TV, man. I don't know what's going on. Check on your people, man. Oh, there she go right there. That's the driver.
Look at her. Look at her. She got PJs and camo on. She was ready to hide and hide these people. It wouldn't matter how she looked in the end because of what her actions are right now, of you being the getaway driver of a person that unalived the kid. It don't matter. I don't care how fine you was. Your actions are very, very ugly. And this woman, it's a whole baby mama series and saga. You gotta do some more research before I even talk about it. It's a lot. And Clue said a getaway driver's accessory. I don't see why it ain't. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
You have the nerve to be crying. Don't cry now. You should have look. If somebody came to me and said, "Hey, Big Bank, I did this. Can you drive me?" No, I can't. Call me when you don't even call me. I'll see you in the next life. She
Nah,
put on her
20,000.
PJs,
I'm
her
sorry.
camo.
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna snitch though. I mean, I only
Huh?
snitch if needed, though. But if you ask me, if I was in that position, though, like if the person asked me, I'm sorry, I'm snitching, man. I ain't a part of that life, and I ain't about that life, so I ain't built for it, and I'm not going to jail. So I'm sorry,
You know what,
I'm
Drew?
snitching.
That's exactly how I feel too. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I can tell on anybody and report a crime. They said that only if you're a gangbanger you gotta abide by the whole no snitch rule. But this, in my mind, doesn't even apply because this
Hmm.
is disgusting. But yeah, I'm not about that life, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I am. Like
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
I mean, look, I don't mind not snitching, but I feel like I have to though, because I'm not about that life. And being I'm a good person, so that's why I feel like I gotta do it, and I don't want to go to jail. I'm not built for it.
And one of the things I wouldn't want is I wouldn't want this on my conscience. Like, this has to be the type of situation that you feel guilty about forever. Like, I would feel too guilty, and especially knowing that I have a child myself. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay, let's get back into the video drip. Let's see what else we're gonna discover and what else we're gonna find out.
He crying. Don't cry.
Oh, she's crying. She is okay. I know I said let's get back into the video and I stopped it. But she's crying. That is a very weird emotion that I would not have expected from her to be crying. Are you crying because you got caught? Or crying that you was wrong? And Cookie said after the kid birthday, then he cleans his car. Very interesting. You mean G Money Lil Ronnie? And y'all, this is all allegedly, and I don't know if this is true, but y'all know when I be watching YouTube, I be reading the comments. And this all allegedly. Somebody said in the comments that G Money Lil Ronnie stole 100 P's. And I don't know what they talking about, but let's just think about it though. He steals 100 P's, whatever that really means, and then he cleans out his car. Is and you know what he did? He
Wow.
did look like, in his defense, he did look like a clean dude. So maybe that's why he was cleaning it out. He said that baby was dropped off at the car wash. What were you gonna say, Drip?
But I'm just saying, wow, though, to be honest, though, maybe he wasn't aware or he didn't know, or maybe he did know or he wasn't sure what to do because he's got his child with him, though, and he don't want the child to see certain things, though. So I don't know.
Okay, and Bree said that's cap about the 100 pounds. Okay, I don't like I said, I don't know, but do y'all think the 100 pounds is true? Bree said no, it can't fit in the car. Okay. All right, we just had to speculate real quick. But why do y'all think she's crying? Why do you think she's crying, Drip?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she kind of feels bad though, or maybe I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's like a manipulation, or do you think there's a part of her who kind of feels guilty a little bit? I don't know.
I really think that she feels guilty. I think she feels bad about being caught
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know why she chose to do this, and I'm sure right now they're interrogating her. I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. Um, Cookie says someone's always gonna owe someone money, then it falls back on the family. So never no way bring around the family. I think that that's true. If you're in the streets, you have to decide family or streets. You cannot have both. They don't
Mm-hmm.
work. And
Yeah, but
even if you are
there's
in the
only
streets,
two ways to get out, though. There is only two results that lead to it, though. And even if you do get out, make sure to stay out.
okay, so Clue said 100 pounds can fit in his car if the air was sucked out.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said,
I also
this is
feel
what we
like
do on the
this, though.
internet. We
Sorry, I was gonna
speculate.
say this. Probably the other reason I feel like she kind of upset as well, maybe, is because she lost the child as well. And maybe that's why she kind of cried a bit as well. Maybe losing a child maybe made her feel that way even more. Maybe she
Yeah,
did feel bad for getting caught, but I feel like the child though, her losing the child though, kind of made her feel that way.
I don't know.
I don't know really though.
Angela said peas could meet can equal pounds according to rapper Project Pat Lyrics. Okay, P stands for pounds, but pounds of what it's kind of what I was saying. I didn't know what 100 pounds of what. Like, are we talking about marijuana? Are we talking about something else? I don't know what, but let's speculate, y'all. And Bree said G Money Lil Ronnie was a good dude. It has to do with them fools losing a damn dice game. I did hear that. That I did hear that story about there was a dice game that was lost. The other people were mad and they didn't I don't think it was little Ronnie, but he was with the person that they lost to or lost, and so they got him. But there again, speculation.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all want to hit the link, and if you know more about the situation, come up and tell the foodie gang, okay? Um, but we gonna get back into this video, and homegirl was crying. Chat, let me know what you think about the homegirl crying. And y'all keep the stove on by sending a super chat with your thoughts, super sticker, PayPal, or Venmo. And what is good, trauma? What is good? He said goodies. What's good? We up here speculating. You know, it's tea time. We got some hot topics. We talked about Angie Stone, but now we're getting into G Money, Little Ronnie, and the updates that are happening. And if we have time, we're gonna talk about Young Jock and the tragedy that he faced, that his family faced. But let's go.
Wow.
And them dice games is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we all knew to not play dice. So let's get back into this video.
No. Willie TV, man. Check on y'all people, man. These folks in Mark cars, Fort Worth, and the bunches going down. They didn't got what they didn't got. They leaving. They going back in a long line. Hey, it's crazy. Big Willie TV, Fort Worth. My little friend. Hey, nobody. We were just talking about this. But how they got all these Fort Worth laws down here and y'all ain't see them behind y'all on the road?
Because I think they was already at the gas pump. The girl was in the stove. He said the girl came out the stove. He said he pulled up to the gas pump. He didn't know what was going on. He said the girl was in the stove. She came out the stove with the playing that role like she didn't know.
Oh, they was already on, buddy.
They was already on their ass.
Oh, so she went into the store to get. Do these people not know that there
Wow.
is a manhunt out for them right now? And they're tracking the phones, they're tracking social media, tracking everything. Everyone that they be around or have kids by, they're tracking them too. She gonna go into the store and try to buy something. But you know what? That's how they always get people is at the gas station because everybody need gas. And thank you so much, Trauma, for subscribing. Yes, Breeze, them dice games is dangerous. I
Mm-hmm.
thought we all knew to stop playing dice.
Wow.
Oh wow, Breeze. I'll have to subscribe to your YouTube channel because that
Yeah.
I like random information. And yes, trauma is always at the gas station because the gas station has cameras. And people at the gas station, in my opinion, watch the news. They watch the news. And as soon as that girl walked up in there and they seen that dude, somebody probably called it. And answer they have to be some of the slowest criminals in the world. And let me tell you, no training, broad daylight, 30 to 40 shells, shooting everywhere. They could have got anybody. And that's a problem. No masks, probably have their cell phones on them. It's like, why don't you just do a crime and walk into the gas or walk into the police station and say, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Bree said that's what it is. She heard manhunt. She was like, "It ain't a woman hunt." Then is that what it was? She's like, manhunt, so I'm good. And that's probably why they sent her into the gas station to pay for the gas and to buy the food allegedly, because they were like, if you go, they're not gonna notice us. So they probably sent her, not knowing that the boys was already on them. Y'all support the channel, support the channel. Oh, and Trauma said they put stickers on the counter for suspects on the run. And yeah, and then they be having like the little TVs and the 7-Eleven sometimes. And they'll have on there, it'll be the most wanted criminals. It's always the gas station. Bree said the news be on when you pump your gas. Look, when you go into a gas station, just know they watch the news, okay? People at the gas station watch the news. So let's go back in and Trip, do you have anything to say before we go back in?
Okay, maybe just a bit, and then probably I'm kind of done for now. I mean, there's one more thing. Probably yeah,
Trip
you're
is
right.
like, this
We'll see
story is
the video.
crazy.
Yeah, we'll see the video.
Yeah, so it looks like they sent her in to do it so that they thought that she wouldn't get noticed. But she did get noticed.
But damn, all these laws, what it was that? They laws.
I don't know. The black dude said they came up through.
I'm the one Stella come see.
Well, word.
That's what it needs.
I'll be the one you'll be out there looking at me with a flashlight in the daylight like you.
You want to get on Big Willie TV?
You'll be in the flashlight.
Put that on. What'd you say?
Listen, baby, I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell
you
you.
look at these eyes.
No, you look at me.
I'm the fireman.
No.
I put the shit out.
No, baby, I'm telling you, if I wasn't mad,
Big Willie TV.
yeah, put it on your TV.
All right. But this is Big Willie TV, y'all, or Big Willie on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. He lives, or I believe he lives in Fort Worth, Texas. Am I saying it right? So I subscribe to him, and I'm sure he will be coming out with more updates. So these type of YouTubers who are smaller YouTubers, in my opinion, are great YouTubers to follow because they're gonna report the news. They're gonna report the news and they don't got nothing to lose. But I subscribe to him so that if he has more updates, I'm gonna know. And someone said, whoever wife that is, she for the streets for sure. Oh my goodness, y'all, these comments be funny.
Well, guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to
Okay, so this is the Dynamic Reason channel, and this is Stock Market Steve. I have played his content before. He makes really good videos, and I really like him. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the Dynamic Reason channel. And Bree say, yeah, he in Fort Worth. Oh, Big Willie? Yeah, so I subscribe to Big Willie. Y'all do the same because more developments are going to come out about this story. And we need to talk about it quickly because there's so much coming on. Bree say, criminals and police go hand in hand. Look, it seemed like it. Okay, so let me see.
tonight after shooting a well-known rapper in his.
You don't know what is going on, and I don't know what is on his head and what's on his head. It could be religious, so we want to be respectful, but I don't know what's y'all, Texas? Texas, what are y'all doing out here? But let's get back into the video, y'all.
His little girl. Matt Houston just got a look at new court documents that reveal the courts repeatedly gave both men second chances.
Forest Hill police Wednesday identified the two men they suspect killed rapper G Money Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter as Jacoby Russell and Adonis Robinson.
They're scared. They're cowards. They're hiding.
Each has a criminal record and a history of taking advantage of the mercy judges have shown them. In 2023, Russell was arrested for hitting a pregnant woman. According to court documents, he took a plea deal but broke his end of the agreement when he shot a man later that year. Again, he got a deal.
Oh, I didn't know I was on mute. Okay. Did y'all hear all that though? Did y'all hear all that? He hit a pregnant woman and shot a man. And here we are in 2025 and he's doing another crime and killing a
Wow.
man and a child.
Uh,
What is going on here?
wow.
Like, did we not foresee this it coming? Ooh, Bree said something good. Bree said, see, they keep criminals on the street. Do y'all think it's allegedly, or do y'all think they do it on purpose, or they just was really trying to They was really trying to give him a second chance and help him
I
out.
don't know.
There are
I don't know.
people
It
that
could
you
be a
give second chances
combination of
to.
both. Could be a bit of
Okay,
both.
okay, Drip, explain.
Mm, probably though it can be what you call it, what he's saying though, yes, but then also at the same time no. But I don't know. Maybe at first it could be some kind of mercy, but then later it could be something different. I don't know. Because things are kind of complex nowadays though.
Yeah, but it's he hit a pregnant woman and then shot a man, and it's
Nah,
still
that's wrong.
to
That's
commit
wrong.
more crimes.
No, he should be in life. I agree
Or
with
really,
you. I'm saying
yeah.
I agree with you though. Should be given life for basically something else. Should be punished though. That's sad, man.
It's so sad, and it's even sadder when you think like, oh, if they were in jail, this wouldn't have happened. Not saying that G Money Little Ronnie wouldn't have gotten into another altercation with somebody else, but on this day at that car wash at that time and with his child, they would be okay. They wouldn't even be going through this. Angela had a really good point. The judge who let him walk is going to come under fire, as they should. Everyone who has something to do leading up to these events and even after that was wrong should be held responsible. That judge, I don't know
Mhm.
if they want to let her go. Maybe she needs to go into early retirement because her decision making skills are very shady. And then we need to look at, is the judge dirty? Is the judge being paid by anybody? Are there other cases that this judge has ruled on that are not justified with as far as them finding justice? In my opinion, I can go all day.
Mhm. Yeah, I get you on that. I'm just probably gonna end the live stream for me on this part because I feel like that's enough for me today. It's gonna getting late, and also pretty much I gotta wake up early in the morning to fast soon. So I'm gonna probably chill in the chat with you and stuff like that. But that's enough for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Strip, for coming up. And I just wanted to pull this up. Make sure that you guys go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Strip, for
Thank
always
you.
supporting the channel and supporting the platform and always coming up. And I
You're
hope that
welcome.
Ramadan goes well for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that though. And everyone else though who's in the comment, thank you. I appreciate that though for supporting me. And thank you for coming on. It's appreciated. And if possible, check out my video that I posted today. And that's that.
We will check it out, and thank you so much, Drip. Make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel. Let's all connect with someone. Let's become a new subscriber and really connect and really help each other grow. That's really what it's about. But thank you so much, Drip, for coming up here.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you so much, Tanya. She said awesome live stream. Yes, okay, so this is 907 Goodies. Normally I'm in the kitchen cooking, but I started this new daytime show where it's tea time or time for tea at 907 Goodies, where we drink tea and we talk about the hot topics. And unfortunately, this topic is a hot topic. And we have got to talk about it. We have to bring awareness to the situation and educate people on everything that's going on. Okay, so we are going to get back into the video. Oh, thank you so much. We are going to get back into the video and we're going to hear more about their cases or their history of violence, pretty much. In my a history of violence. Here we go.
A misdemeanor conviction. The punishment, 1 year on the labor detail, where inmates can work off their sentence instead of going to jail. All the 21-year-old had to do was show up once a week beginning this January. The court records suggest he didn't, and police were asked to find Russell and jail him just 3 weeks before this shooting.
It was a shocking event from North Texas.
In 2019, a grand jury accused Adonis Robinson of attacking a 55-year-old woman who was jogging around Marine Creek Lake. He tried to pull down her pants.
So 3 weeks before this shooting, he was supposed to turn himself back in. He didn't do that. So, and this is going on to the second suspect who assaulted a 55-year-old woman that was jogging.
Police said, but a bystander scared him off. He was arrested 3 months later and spent 2 years in jail. When he got out, he was supposed to register as a sex offender, but court documents show he didn't do it and went back to jail. Police also arrested both men on unrelated gun charges when they were teenagers. In Tarrant County, I'm Matt Houston.
See that? This is why I talk about what I talk about. The justice system ain't shit.
Okay, this is Steve is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna play more of this, but Steve be up here cussing. Steve will get into it, and he gonna tell you all of his feelings. The Dynamic Reason channel. Great channel. When I was talking about the Michigan mother whose kids were whose kids froze to death, I refer to his channel. He does a great job on like reporting all the facts, but Steve will get into it and Steve gonna start cussing up a storm. So subscribe to his Bree said Steve ain't capital. He said the justice system ain't. And you can tell by Steve's face, he finna read them. He finna read them and he finna tell it like it is. Okay, thank you, Breeze. I thought when they went to the hospital, I thought they confirmed that it was hypothermia. Or did that change? And I thought that they had froze. I don't know, Breeze. Breeze, come up and tell us. But y'all, okay, so Steve finna get into it. So we gonna let Steve do his thing. Y'all subscribe to the Dynamic Reason channel. Subscribe to Drip's channel. Oh, I did not know that, Breeze. Breeze said they changed. So okay, so we're gonna take a little segue, a little side thought. Okay, when I went over the story about the Michigan mother, they said that the kids froze to death in the car. But now Breeze is saying that a new story just broke that we're going to have to discuss. And it was actually carbon monoxide poisoning. But I thought the car ran out of gas. And wouldn't the car turn off? Yeah, see, you know what? See, my job is never done here. Shout out to the Foodie Gang investigative team. And Bree said it changed. And DJ said, sad story, kids who froze in the car. Yes. And Bree said it was breaking last night. Wow. And Bree said, I'm gonna talk about it tonight. Well, Breeze, if one of the moderators can drop the link to Breeze's YouTube channel so that we can all go and subscribe and figure out what's going on. I didn't even know that. Shout out to the Foodie Gang for keeping us up to date over here. Okay, so let me make sure we got all this. Okay. That was all I have on G Money Little Ronnie for today and his daughter. One of the suspects was caught. There was a young woman that was in the car with them when the suspect was captured. And from what LLC said and from some of the research I've done, it does seem like Jacoby is still on the run. And I believe that that was Adonis that we saw get taken into custody. Okay, so there are more updates with the baby mama and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to do some more research. And if you guys want, I can come back and report on that on Monday. But this story has a lot of twists and turns. And from what I was hearing, okay. Okay, and here is the link for Breeze's YouTube channel. Make sure that you guys check it out. Let's all connect and help each other grow. And Breeze got the scoop, so y'all need to go check out his YouTube channel. Bree said they got a video of the mama at the club with the GoFundMe money. Now, Breeze, I'm gonna say this to you. When you do GoFundMe, doesn't it take a while to get the money? How could she already be on the club at the club with the money? And yes, in Michigan, 2 of the 4 kids passed away. Okay. Bree said, yeah, they got Adonis and Jacoby Stone. Okay. Cause y'all know I'm Chef Big Bang. I'll be listening to like all the stuff, but it's different when you try to explain it. You know, is this making sense? So I'm glad that my facts are correct. Like I said, you guys do your research. And there is the link again for Breeze's YouTube channel. Check it out. Let's connect. Okay. Breeze, what you talking about? Okay, so shout out to the sponsor of the show, Angela, for coming through with the $5. Y'all support this channel, And we're gonna pivot from the G Money Little Ronnie case, and we're gonna talk about Young Jock. I don't know if you guys heard about Young Jock's family and the Atlanta house fire that a couple of his family members passed away from, but I have that scoop here and I'm going to share it with you guys. And we're going to be back with more updates on the G Money Little Ronnie case, so do not worry. My ear will be to the street, and y'all need to be too. If you find any information, you can always email me or hit me up on social media. Oh, okay, so now I get it. Okay, Breeze is saying that you can access allegedly the GoFundMe money within 48 hours. I did not know that. And so y'all think that she was at the club with the GoFundMe money? Oh, you're talking about the Michigan mom. Yeah, she was up in the club twerking. I seen her. Okay, I was sorry. I thought you were talking about the little girl's mom. You're talking about the Michigan mother. I heard they bought her a house too. Do y'all want to update on that story too? Do y'all want to update on that story too? Um, yeah, she was up there twerking and everything. Oh, you only got 48 hours to collect the money. I don't know why I thought it took longer. And I thought I heard that GoFundMe takes half the money. And no problem, Tanya. I feel like that little Ronnie case is near and dear to my heart because I have an 8-year-old daughter. And I was just looking at her the other day and I was wondering, like, dang, you're 8, you're about to be 8 in like less than a month. If something happens and we only have 5 years together, I would be devastated. So I feel like anyone that has a kid can relate to that story of like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine losing my kid at 5 years old from gun violence. And then Breeze, what link you want us to drop? The link to join the channel is pinned to the top of the chat on my YouTube channel. Oh, but you're watching from Drips. I'll drop the link again if anybody wants to come up. Ooh, Breeze got that scoop. He said, y'all remember Rick Lake, how fast she got that money? And it's so unfortunate that these people use GoFundMe. Well, I guess they said it's GoFundMe. Fund me and my shenanigans. It's sad that people do this. Okay, I dropped it again for you. Cause I have it pinned to the top of the chat, but I just remembered that you guys are watching, some of y'all are watching from Jip's channel. And thank you so much, Angela, one of the top tier mods, also the sponsor of the show. And I appreciate you, Angela, for going and supporting everyone when I say, hey, support this channel because I have only been here for like 2 years and I know how hard it is to be a content creator and then to come out with content every day. Now I'll be up in here cooking. And I make a lot of different foods and I have a lot of different recipes. So for me, making content is not that hard, but everyone is different. And I have had moments of time where I'm like, I don't know what to cook. So I know how hard it is being a content creator. And then you spend all day working on something, right? Nobody watches it. It's very devastating, which is why I say we got to support each other. Okay. So while we wait for Breeze to come on, we're gonna talk about Young Jock. There was a fire in Atlanta, a house fire in Atlanta, and he actually lost some relatives. And so we're gonna get into that. Let me make sure I go back to the right spot. Okay, okay. All right, here we go. And Breeze said, "Yeah, I'll be cooking too." Okay, Breeze. Do you be posting? Do you post the cooking content as well? Okay, Breeze, I'm gonna check out your channel. Okay, this is a great thing about connecting with other people. You meet people that you never would know, so that's great. Let's go.
2 toddlers and 1 infant lost their lives after being pulled from an apartment fire in southwest Atlanta this afternoon. Investigators say the fire broke out on the 2nd floor unit at Country Oaks Apartments around 3:30.
Fox 5's Brittany Edney is live outside Grady Memorial Hospital where those young children were taken. Brittany, it's terrible news. This community absolutely devastated tonight.
Courtney, we were there for hours with a lot of these neighbors and residents. A lot of them explained to us how they all knew each other. It's a very tight-knit apartment complex, and everyone was really just sending a lot of prayers and just holding out hope that, you know, these 3 young kids would pull through. Unfortunately, a little while ago, we of course learned from the fire officials that those 3 young kids did die after being transported here at Grady Memorial Hospital to be treated for those injuries from that fire. We are told that they did die from smoke inhalation. Atlanta Fire and Rescue officials also say that as far as safety goes, their crews did check to make sure that all the fire hydrants on the property were in working order. It is important to note that a previous fire broke out within the complex last July and displaced 36 residents. And a lot of the people that live there today, they told me that they've had long-term concerns about hazards. And when it comes to
Now that is foul. So it's like the same thing with those men that were those career criminals. This place has had no fire hazards. And so this is not even like a super surprise, and it just caught on fire, or they just had a fire last year. And Tanya said, Breeze be cooking some good food over there. Okay, Breeze, I'm gonna come check you out. You're gonna see me in the comments. And he said, okay, I'm on your side of the block, sis. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the side where I mind my own business and I cook my own food. And, you know, and Breeze, that's a really good question. Were they home alone? That's kind of what I was wondering. It's like, did we see any adults casualties at all? Or was it just kids? Like, this is another weird story. But because this story has 3 children in it who have unfortunately lost their lives, this is a really touchy story that I can imagine for some people it's hard to even talk about, you know? And El Cheapo, what's going on? Y'all subscribe to El Cheapo's channel. Drop the link if you want. El Cheapo, we just up here with some tea. We got the hot topics going, girl. We up here speculating, being detectives, being the Foodie Gang investigative team. You know how we do over here. Bree said, definitely weird. Yeah. Were they home alone? That's a good question. That's a good question. But you don't want to be mean to the parents or the family, but that's a reasonable question.
to today's just tragic loss, we spoke to one woman who says that when she heard cries from a father for help, she immediately jumped in.
I was just walking past and I heard a loud noise, and it was the father. He was screaming, saying, "Call 911, call 911," and then he had broke in the door, and he was getting the kids, trying to get the kids out, and he asked me to help.
My heart goes out to this.
Wait. Hold on. Let's talk about this one, Fuji Gang. Okay. The father came. Why was he on the outside of the door? Trying to break into the house? What? Let me go back. Maybe I didn't hear it right. What? The fire was at an Atlanta apartment. And these children that were unalive happened to be young jocks, I believe nieces and nephews. They happen to be young jocks' family. But